Welcome back to another episode of MotoGP Mac, and today we're going to talk about the upcoming race in Mugello. Now, a couple of things happening this weekend in Mugello. Firstly, Max Biaggi is being inducted into the Hall of Fame, which, whether you like him or whether you don't like him, you have to agree he does deserve to be in there. And also, Valentino Rossi's number 46 is being retired, and it's the first Mugello race in memory for me that Valentino Rossi hasn't actually been a member of the paddock. So let's see how the fans turn out. Will it be still a sea of yellow, or what colour will the grandstands be? Now, before we get into actually what's going to happen this weekend, or what I think is going to happen this weekend, here is the schedule for Friday. Here is the schedule for Saturday. And here is the schedule for Sunday. Now, I will be streaming live timing on Sunday and obviously talking over and giving you an idea what is happening on the race. But as you always know, the first place that I look at for when I'm looking at a race preview is the last race that happened on the track. And the last race was won by Quartararo, from Miguel Oliveira, from Johan Mir, from Johan Zarco, and Brad Binder in 5th place. So the first observation that I definitely have here is it's a really big weekend for KTM. They had 2 bikes in the top 5 last year. Where are they going to end up this year? If they end up down 13, 14, 15th place, you know, their year is nearly gone, to be very honest, because a benchmark in a race where you're having 2 bikes previously finishing in the top 5 and now you can't crack the top 10, going to be an issue. Quartararo, you know, he is definitely a danger man for a race win again. You know, coming out of the last corner is not so slow, and getting to the line he seems to be fine. Now, if he is in a drag race, it is after the line I reckon that he'll start getting into trouble. Once the bikes get up into the top end speed, really it will probably catch him. Aleix Espargaro, I do expect a good weekend from him. That Aprilia can turn. It's at home. There'll be a bit of passion, a bit of emotion from him. So definitely, I do think it will do well. Vinales should do well. He finished in the top 10, 8th place last year on the Yamaha. So he definitely knows, understands and likes the circuit. But let's see what exactly happens with him. Will he do a great performance or give us an excuse? Bastianini, well, look, let's just hope this year Bastianini can actually finish the roll-up lap and not crash into the back of, I think it was Johan Zarco. He actually crashed into the back of and didn't take the start. But for me, probably the man that's under the most pressure this weekend coming into the race, needs to start really getting results, is Bagnaia. He has to deliver this weekend, and he has to not only deliver from on the race day, he has to deliver all weekend. You know, he has to be towards the pointy end of each and every session to make sure that he is stamping his authority back on Ducati's factory team, that he is the boy and he is the future. You know, if he has a poor season and Bastianini has a really good one, yes, he's still golden boy for Ducati, but if Bastianini goes into Ducati and is able to match or give the results that Ducati want, then I do think you know, his golden boy status could be under threat. Marquez seems very downbeat, if I'm honest. You know, I think he realizes that the Honda is a bit of a pig in handling, and maybe he's maturing a small bit, that he's not trying to override it and crash and hurt himself. Also, I think it's a good weekend for Johan Mir and Alex Rins. I think the Suzuki will go well there again. These are the only 2 that are guaranteed that don't have a ride next year. Well, that and Paul Espargaro. So they're in the shop window. Nothing is majorly signed, even though I do think Rins will go to Aprilia, and I do think Mir is going to Honda. For me, they're still in the shop window, and they do need a strong weekend after a poor Le Mans race. So if you ask me to put someone on before the wheel turns, who is going to be top of practice by the end of Friday. I am going to go with Johan Mir will be top of practice for Friday. But leave it in the comment box below who you think is going to be top of practice on Friday, and I will see you again in tomorrow's video. I just want to take a minute to also thank you for watching my videos and the support that you've shown so far. If you haven't subscribed already and you would like to subscribe, it would mean an awful lot to me if you did. I'm starting this channel realistically so that we can all enjoy MotoGP together, with the aim of streaming a live video when the GP races are on.